Hello and welcome.
Hello, everyone.
We are in the eclipse energies now. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Kelly. This is my divine counterpart, David.
Hello there.
We are Sunflower Life, and we do these global meditations every week. And this is season 2. So, really, the second chunk of these weekly meditations we've been doing. And we only have 5 left. So,
Gone by so fast.
yes, we will be ending our weekly meditations in mid-May. So if you guys want to join our mailing list, David's got the details for you on that. And he's also got our feature design for tonight.
Right. Yes, our feature design for tonight. Let's get straight into that because we've got a very powerful meditation for you. We've got another 2-part, kind of a more, more of an activation for the first part, and then a multi-dimensional activation for the second part. I guess that they both are, but with Archangel Michael, which is going to be very, very, very powerful. We're going to be working with the sun's energies on point for the time of astrological year with this micro eclipse. But today's featured design is
it's really the moon energies. It's the full moon. The new moon and the shadow of the moon.
Okay.
So
yes, brilliant. So tonight's featured design, if you're new to the channel, you want to make a donation, if you love tonight's meditation, which hopefully you will, and you want to make a donation of some kind, and many of you do, thank you for that. We ask you not to do that. Pick up a t-shirt or a hoodie or a tank from our store, and that supports us great and gets our energy out there. But today's featured design is
where you can wear your vibration.
Yes. Is my awareness of God in everything is now. My awareness of God in everything is now.
Which is a mantra from our last week's meditation, and we thought it was so powerful. So let us know if you guys took that mantra into this week, or if your week was just as chaotic as mine was, because I felt the eclipse energies. Maybe it's the Mercury retrograde, pre-shadow season, but the energies were crazy. Lots of pain, lots of fear, lots of stuff just coming up. So it really does feel like things are coming up that we are meant to let go of. The eclipse really does signify, the 6 months, the last 6 months are kind of coming to a close, and we are moving forward now with energies that are going to carry us through to the next 6 months. So we're going to be doing some intention setting tonight. But this message has really carried us through the week.
Yeah, just bringing in those of you who are aware of Joel Goldsmith's books, we're really plugging into them and practicing some of these perspective shifts and teachings, and it's very, very profound, guys. We're actually going to expand on that in later broadcasts. We're going to be bringing these teachings into a very, very special project coming up.
And we're already weaving them into our meditations as they come up. And as David was saying, our perspective really does shift so fast. And my own perspective on reality, it really does shift within these week to week, basically. So we just try to bring what's really current and relevant for us in our learning, in our teaching, and we like to come on and connect and share that with you guys.
Yeah. So do you want to bring up that picture?
I did want to bring up that picture because what is so significant about tonight and the eclipse tonight is just that we are right in the eclipse energies right now. So this is just a random picture that was basically taken off the internet because we're not going to be able to see the eclipse from kind of the Pacific Ocean, Vancouver area where we're from. It's not really visible, but the eclipse energies are here and now. They started at about 6:30, as you can see. So the last column would be Pacific Standard Time. So that's where we're coming at you from right now. So starting around 6:30 tonight. And then those energies peak right at 9:15, 9:15 our time. So we usually end the meditation at about 8:15, 8:30. And then we head straight into the eclipse energies. So a lot of this meditation is really setting the intention for the next 6 months. And, I feel like as we feel this energy and these messages are coming through for us, it's perfect. Usually someone else is also going through exactly the same thing that we are. So that's all I wanted to share. I'm not sure. I know we have a global audience. You guys always let us know where you're from, which city you're from, where you're from in the comments. And we should all be moving into this eclipse like as soon as we're done this meditation tonight. So the shift is truly upon us.
Yeah, this is as the ground crew and the vanguard of this light movement. It's very, very important that we gather in community in sessions like tonight and events worldwide all around the place, whether it's online or otherwise, and share these energies together. They're massively amplified when we do that, and they make a tremendous impact to the grids, to consciousness, the group consciousness, and to just the ascension of the light in general. It's all connected. So in my view, there are still a lot of people getting distracted with what's going on with current events. Our encouragement is always to stay out of that and to pave and blaze your own trail, follow the guidance and nudgings of spirit, and start to really, really be diligent on getting deep into building a relationship with God, with Prime Creator, whichever way you come at God, whether it's from a religious place or whether it's from a non-religious place, it really doesn't matter. Whatever gets you into a space of divine light and to be able to share that with other people is the right space for you. So everyone's welcome here. Whatever belief you have, you're welcome. You're welcome to have that. What you're not necessarily welcome to do is to try and impart that on other people. We ask that you keep the chat comments kind and inclusive.
Free to be you. And let us know if you've been feeling really intense this week, because it does seem like a lot of that lower vibrational energy just always comes up to be purged at these really powerful portals. And that's exactly what this eclipse is doing. So again, it's a process. I'm glad that we're setting the seed now so that we can watch it unfold over the next 6 months. And so that, it has time to really integrate and blossom. So that's what tonight is all about. It's a turning point. We're closing a new chapter and opening a new one. And Taurus season is starting tomorrow. There's lots of big shifts in energy. So are you all finished with the t-shirts?
And of course, when we're talking about the energies, we want to stress that, yes, there are cosmological alignments and things going on all the time, but the key really is not to fall into the trap of giving your power away to that, but to become aware of them and to sort of become the cosmic surfer, to surf the energy waves and maximize certain energies at certain times for the progress of the light, essentially. So we don't get affected by them negatively, although we may feel them in our bodies. We focus on using these energies as springboards and little surfboards to higher horizons. And that, I think, is really important, because you can you can get pulled into the energies. No, you have the power to overcome all of that.
Well, you can't so much put yourself in an alignment when we hear all about these alignments and stelliums and things taking place, and then you look up in the sky and the constellations aren't even in alignment with the planets or where, the big hype is saying that it's supposed to be. So, we take the energy and the truth more as we can feel it than what is being said on the surface level. All we can do is feel and go through things and take it in the moment. And we're just so grateful for this moment, for you all being here with us tonight, bringing your energy, bringing your intention together so that we can create this new earth. So
which we're doing.
With that said,
let's start to get into the vibe.
Let's get relaxed. Let's get centered.
And just before we get started, we want to remind you that you are enough. You are doing enough. You are perfect and made in the image of God. And there's nothing you should be doing more of right now other than what you feel you should. And you've got this. It may be difficult, whatever you're going through in your life. It may be a breeze, wherever you're at. We're all in this together. You're not alone. And we welcome you here to tonight's meditation.
And this week was that for us. I don't think I did the dishes or the laundry. It was like when your body is calling to you and saying that, we've got needs, and sometimes we just really need to slow down.
Mhm.
Like, it is so okay to do that and to just go with the flow of the energies and take your time and take what you need.
Absolutely.
You are the only one that knows what you need. So
Right, so let's layer in tonight's music.
let's get the music. Let us know how that sounds, if it needs to be turned up or down.
My awareness of God in everything is now. Maybe just quietly select yourself now as we get started. A little 60-second countdown to tonight's global mass meditation. As always,
Light.
we share these meditations in 2 parts. Kelly will begin, well, I will begin actually, with a quick activation and attunement, and Kelly will then read one section, and I will then do the final part of the meditation, where we'll be going into the sun. So very powerful eclipse, micro eclipse day. Welcome everyone, and I want to invite you all now to just settle in to that present moment, whatever that looks like for you. However you wish to do that, we always encourage you to take 2 or 3 very deep breaths at this point. Where you breathe in the light, breathe in the love, breathe in the prime creator energies. Embody them, and on the out breath, give them to the world. Breathe in and receive. Exhale. Share them with the world. Share the love, share the light. So let us close our eyes if you haven't done so. We ask you to invite in all of your guides and team that you're working with to your space at this time. Just call them in, your little council of light, to hold the light and amplify the love light energies for you and for the highest good of all tonight. We call upon the archangels of the 4 directions, north, south, east, and west. Position them however you wish. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Uriel. Join us now, great brothers of light. Hold the space for us. Keep our energies high. Keep our minds clear. Focused. And before we bring in the masters and the divine hierarchy, just a quick activation to bring the physical vessel more in connection with the soul self. You're returning to Alice Bailey's soul invocation tonight to begin. I am the soul. I am the light divine. I am love. I am will. I am divine design. I call upon the pillar of the pure white light, the Christed light. Descend upon me, form all around me, move through me now. I ask for the presence of the I am that I am to merge and join with. So be it, and so it is. To join us tonight, we ask for the presence of Jesus the Christ, Saint Germain the Loved One, Zoroaster the King, Zarathustra the Magi, Lao Tzu the Old Sage, the Buddha, Babaji the Eternal One, Lahiri Messiah the Smiling Guru, Sri Yukteswar the Teacher, Paramahansa Yogananda the Gift, El Moria the Lord of the First Ray, Kuthumi the Great Guiding Light, Dwal Kul the Master Teacher, Paul the Venetian, Serapis Bey the Lord of ascension. Hilarion, the bringer of joy. The English master, Douglas Baker, the keeper of this ashram. Amun-Ra, Avesta, Helios, the solar logos. Isis, the great mother. Mary Magdalene and the high priestess energies. Krishna, the avatar. Kuan Yin, the incandescent one. Einar, the ninth dimensional guide. Mohammed, the prophet. And Joshua, who walked with God. The masters in us. Yahweh in us. Saviors in us, the family of light. Take a deep breath in through the nose and hold at the top. Activate the pineal. Activate. And when ready, release. And another deep breath in and hold. Lighting up the cave. Bringing the pineal online. And when ready, release. And a final deep breath in. Hold the breath. Activate. And when ready, release. Feel yourself at 0 point. Feel the love light energies in every cell, in every atom of your entire being as we go a level deeper.
Hello and welcome, family of light. Thank you for being here tonight on this powerful eclipse portal, feeling the energies deeply as we are fully embedded in them now. Allow yourself to relax and breathe deeply for the duration of this meditation. This portion of tonight's guided service is to set forth supercharged intention that will unfurl and unfold over the next 6 months. Trusting in the shift, trusting that everything that is coming up for you is only meant to bring awareness into your life. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be in this moment, and that on the other side of this meditation awaits hope, bliss, and a new life. The only thing standing in the way is your own shadow, your own triggers, patterns, wounds, and predispositions. Some could see this as a real problem. Oh no, the shadow side, the darkness that exists within me that I don't want to face, that I'd rather hide from because it's too much, it's too painful. But this is just the illusion, friends. The true pain, even the physical pain, is literally the made manifest of these exact wounds. The reason your body aches and pains, the sorrow and the shame. This is the shadow. Deeper still, you know that shadow for what it truly is, for who it truly is, I should say. It is your inner child, the wounded inner child, and it is all the trauma that has been passed down to you ancestrally and inherited by you through your DNA. But still, and on another level, it was more of an agreement between you and another soul, something that you agreed to take on in this lifetime, to learn and to grow from, in order to break the patterns, not only for yourself, but for your entire lineage. This is the person you came here to be, a light of God. So this shadow, the only thing stopping you from becoming the light is really just you, a past life version of you, an ancestral version of you, the wounded inner child version of you. It's all just you, afraid, reacting, scared, confused. And we know this because it's the work we have been doing, integrating, accepting, nurturing, rewiring, reframing, so that we can realize now the shadow is nothing to fear, for it is simply the idea of fear itself. And there, it all comes back to our humanness and having free will choice. A wise Dr. Bruce Lipton said, "Perception is awareness shaped by belief. Belief controls perception. Rewrite belief and you rewrite perception. Rewrite perception and you rewrite genes and behavior. I am free to change how I respond to the world. So as I change the way I see the world, I change my genetic expression. We are not victims of our genes. We are masters of our genetics." Dr. Bruce Lipton has a PhD in cellular biology, and he can scientifically attest to what happens in the body when we open ourselves up spiritually and begin to take back the power of our consciousness. It is up to you, starseed, to feel everything, to feel the words I am speaking in order for you to be able to discern the truth for yourself. The truth will feel like love, powerful and uplifting. But tonight, the shadow is wanting its moment. So let us give it what we can. Let us focus on the shadow, on its qualities, and how it shows up for us, how it shows up personally for you. Perhaps as insecurity, fear, betrayal, abandonment, anger, sadness, or suffering. Focus on how you feel in the moments that you are irritated, overwhelmed, and frustrated. And all it takes is one more thing to happen, and then it's just too much. It's too late. You react. And that's okay. Now it happened. We can either drag it out for as long as we need to with blame and shame and pile on some more irrational fear if we want, or more excuses or more reasons for our behavior. Or we can just stop, breathe, and forgive ourselves because it happened. It already happened. And I cannot control what is in the past, only what is in this present moment and how I respond. And from here onward, I am consciously choosing love and any representation of love in any and all of its forms, such as patience, forgiveness, understanding, acceptance, peace, and joy. So then forgiving the shadow every time it comes up, seeing it as the wounded child, practicing this in every moment and in every opportunity that arises. It is a process, and this process is unfolding at its own divine pace, meaning we mustn't put pressure on ourselves to be better and to do more, because this will only grow the shadow as it gives a more negative focus to feed on. Instead, we see the shadow as the opportunity itself that sparks conversations with people who might say things that trigger you. Why does it trigger you? Can you talk about it with that person? Can you work it out in a loving way? Can you work it out with yourself? Most of us have built up walls around our hearts. This is the shadow, thinking it's doing its job and protecting us. But this kind of protection isn't necessary any longer. What is required now is vulnerability and openness. You see, we are channels, transmitters, and vessels for energy to move through us. So one of the highest things we can do is to remain open. So the shadow, perhaps you want to refer to it as the ego, gets to learn a new role moving forward into this new cycle. For we integrate and accept this part of us fully as we recognize ourselves to be whole and complete, leaving no part behind. We declare our intention to shift along with these great eclipse energies, where we will be the ones to teach as well as the ones to learn. Truly, one of the greatest gifts there is to teach, learn, and to learn, teach. So let us recenter ourselves as we continue to breathe deeply and as we remain totally relaxed. Now we get to be the student to the greatest teacher there is, the God within. Remember, dear ones, this is the process. There is no timeline and no pressure aside from the divine unfolding of exactly everything that happens for you. It is only up to you to have faith and knowing that you will be guided by the grace of God. It is up to us to be the divine channel that allows God to express and experience through us. Feel what it feels like to be open as you allow the thoughts and the feelings to come up for you in the body and in the mind, as you breathe your way back into each present moment. Feel every pleasure and pain of your beingness here and now. Feel the balance. Feel deeply what it feels like to be conscious awareness, individualized. As you realize there is a deeper presence, keeping the lights on, a spirit not which is of this world, but a spirit which is of God. A deeper spiritual wisdom, one that cannot be discerned through a reasoning process, but a truth that is only apparent through spiritual sense. A spiritual consciousness that has the ability to do the things that Christ has done. What was possible to Christ consciousness in Jesus' time is possible to that same consciousness now. We are now engaged in the cultivation of that spiritual sense, and we shall succeed in proportion as we relax our mental struggle and become more receptive to the things in which the Spirit of God teaches us. So now, instead of trying to make the Spirit operate on our human bodies and material affairs, let us disregard these mortal pictures entirely and keep our vision on the things above, connecting with God as often as you can, feeling the presence of God within you, the life force energy about you, the energy, frequency, and vibration that makes your heart beat and connects you to everything, that opens you up and allows you to feel everything. In cultivating our spiritual sense, we become receptive to thoughts which come to us from within. We become hearers of the word rather than speakers. We become so attuned to spirit that we feel the divine harmony of being. We feel the actual presence of God. Having transcended the 5 physical senses, our intuitive faculty is alert, receptive, and responsive to the nudging of spirit. And we begin our new existence as a result of this spiritual rebirth taking place now. We are not so concerned with seeking truth so much as we are feeling it. Even the word feel itself refers to the awarenessness, consciousness, and sense of truth. We are not speaking truth, but receiving truth. And that which we receive in silence, may we speak loudly from the rooftops with authority. Spiritual healing is the natural result of a divinely illuminated consciousness. We are illuminated only as we are receptive and responsive to spiritual illumination. It is really brought to light in place of the illusion of sense. It is the conscious awareness of the infinity of individual being, replacing the finite sense of existence. As all selfishness and conceit falls away with the realization of the divinity of our own being, where this realization brings forth patience and tolerance to all of those still struggling with mortal, material, conscious matters. And it is being in the world, but not of it.
So let us take a deep breath in as we go a level deeper now. Feel the integration of that message. Feel the activations of it. Remembering that every time we get quiet and hear words of truth like this, we become activated. We move into the ascension channel. We become aligned a little more. And don't think words don't have the power to do this. They do. Just as your words have this power upon the material world. So imagine now your own personal Merkaba surrounding you, your giant light vehicle, wherever you are, glowing golden white. If you have not yet built your personal Merkaba for light travel, imagine a bubble of light instead that surrounds you now. Either or is fine. Imagine yourself sitting inside a great sun, for that is where we are headed, dear ones. There is a great council of light that awaits us tonight, a great multidimensional activation. So when you're ready, travel up out of the house, a place wherever you are, up through the ceiling in your great vehicle of light, out into the air, up towards the clouds, and journeying higher and higher. Towards the Earth's atmosphere, through the Earth's atmosphere, above the planet, towards the sun. Amun-Ra, Vesta, and Helios, your solar logos, await your arrival. For the sun is also a great stargate and has been used for eons of time in this way. As you head towards the center of the sun, you see a great doorway of white light opening up, And you travel towards it and travel through it. And as you do, there is a great flash of white light, whereby you find yourself transported to a great etheric pyramid of light. One that has now been unlocked specifically for you, for the vanguard of Earth. In the center of this giant, crystalline white pyramid of light is a throne-like chair. Around this chair are 16 individual seats. Awaiting by the throne is our brother Archangel Michael, calling you forth to have a seat. For you are the royalty here, beloved one, the child of God, the bringer of light. And although sometimes you may have forgotten in your earthly duties, the higher realms salute you. They acknowledge you. They commend you for all the work you have done across many lifetimes. And in this one, as you take a seat at the throne, Archangel Michael has a message for us. And then something special tonight. An appointment of a new Council of Light specifically for you, for the Vanguard of Earth. Overseers and watchers and guides to add to your existing team. As Archangel Michael speaks, a multi-dimensional activation begins to stir within you. Beloved Masters, even when you have gained the ability to be a conscious observer and view all that takes place from the vantage point of a Master, there are still times when it is difficult to understand what the larger picture may be and the true meaning of what the world sees as a great tragedy. Let us explain and hopefully give you comfort as more and more unusual and unprecedented events begin to unfold during these swiftly changing times on your Earth. First of all, you are in the midst of a major infusion of Christed energy from the galactic core. Tonight on this micro eclipse, you may be feeling them more than ever. This is fine. They are affecting everyone on the Earth at some level, and many of you have diligently worked to clear old energy patterns from your physical, etheric, emotional, and mental bodies, along with the impacted energies from within your chakra systems, in order to be clear receptacles for this divine influx of light. The chakras hold all past memories, both positive and negative, and along with your subconscious mind, are instrumental in creating your picture of reality. As a daily exercise, we of the angelic realms encourage you to envision your chakras as they begin to spin faster and faster in perfect harmony until they reach maximum velocity. From there, you can imagine a sudden burst of light from the core of each chakra, transforming it into a new color and resonance, a golden white light. When you do this, you open the sacred seal within the body, and you are experiencing an infusion of Christ's light and the refined energies of the 5 higher galactic rays. This will all become clearer in time, but it is important that you understand what is happening now. Just like the changes your sun is going through, there are indeed changes and openings taking place in the chakra system of the Earth. Seals being broken or opened, and it is the same within your physical body, for you are linked cosmically, galactically, across all time and space. Many of you have opened the 6th or 7th seals, the 3rd eye and crown chakras, and some even the 8th or higher, but please do not get caught up in the numbers game or the questions such as, I wonder what level I am at. You are exactly where you need to be, beloved one, and not a moment further forward. Everything is unfolding perfectly for you. Do not compare yourself to anyone else. Know you're at the perfect place for your growth and your empowerment. Yes, it is a collective ascension, but you are on your own journey, a unique journey, as is every soul upon this earth. Before we invite in some sacred beings, shall we say, let us mention one more thing. We have also talked before about the second coming, and you are in the midst of that process right now as well. Each of you has available to you the maximum Christ energy that your physical vessel can accommodate. And so, here again, there are small infusions taking place in this great pyramid of light at the time of the micro eclipse, and many more beyond this night. This is a wondrous merging with the Christ self. For those of you who have diligently worked to balance and harmonize your physical vessels, yes, you are swiftly moving through the multiple levels of initiation and the subplanes and the higher planes of consciousness on your way to the 5th dimension. This will not be a resting place, but yet another springboard to other dimensions. So we come to the final part of tonight's meditation and activation, and so that you will know that we are ever near and ready to assist and guide you in the higher realms. Us, the Ascended Masters, the Archangels, and the Goddesses in her many forms, ask you now tonight that you call upon them to instill within you their virtues, attributes, power, and blessings. You too will join this great hierarchy of light, and it will not be as long as you think. Choose one or more which you wish to overlight you to be your source of inspiration and guidance. Your needs may change, and so do not hesitate to call upon any of us whenever it seems appropriate. We will always answer. If the being of light that you wish to attend and join you is not here listed upon this list, call upon them, and an inspired mantra from it will come to you. So now, to join you at this point in your journey, we ask you to invite all, or however many you choose, of the following great beings of light to assist you, to be with you, to guide you, to call upon whenever you so choose. The following petitions are given in the form of a mantra, which we will call forth that which you need to fulfill your mission, and will radiate love and protection to you as well. As so resonates, repeat in your mind's ear the following. I call upon the beloved Lord Jesus the Christ, Sananda, to be my mentor and guiding light. I ask that he, who is the perfect embodiment of Christ consciousness, fill me with his compassionate wisdom, steadfast intent, and determination. Each and every moment henceforth, I will endeavor to be a shining example of manifested spirit in action. I go forth in the assurance that the highest path will always be made clear to me, and each task that is put before me I will accomplish with ease and grace. If he so accepts, great Jeshua, to be part of your great team, invite him to take a seat in one of the 16 chairs around you now. I now call upon the Blessed Lady, Archangel Mary, for whom I feel such great affinity, to guide and sustain me in my quest for truth and creative power. I claim all the gifts that have been imprinted on my soul and within my brain structure, and I gratefully manifest them in their highest form for the highest blessing of all. I am continually inspired to give birth to things of great beauty, to delight and encourage others to do the same. I draw upon the laws of creation and dedicate my life in service to humanity now. If you so accept this new great being of light, invite Archangel Mary to take a seat at your great council. I call upon Saint Germain to be my inspiration. I claim the gift of the violet transmuting flame, the divine alchemical energy of transformation and transmutation. I will accept the challenge now to be the full embodiment of the perfected masculine and feminine energy, showing all what it means to walk in power and strength while personifying love and compassion. I claim and pronounce my masterhood now. If you so choose, invite beloved Saint Germain to take a seat at this time. I now call upon Kuan Yin to infuse me with all the healing energy, love and compassion of her wondrous nature. Allow me to be a nurturer and healer of all those who seek comfort, hope, and inspiration. Allow me to be the instrument by which they attain wholeness in mind, body, and spirit. May all whom I meet and serve be infused with this balance, peace, and harmony. If you choose it, invite Kuan Yin to take a seat at your Council of Light now. I call upon Great Master Kuthumi, world teacher and bearer of truth and wisdom, to be my inspiration. May I bring forth hidden truths and the higher wisdom of the Masters in such a way that it can be understood by all who seek to know. Be my guiding light and inspiration. Teach me discernment and give me wise counsel to those who are led to me. I seek only to be a clear channel, and I know the more I give, the more I receive. Call upon Great Master Kuthumi to join you, if you see fit at this time. I call upon Archangel Gabriel to send forth in a blaze of glory the declaration of my triumphant emergence from the restrictions of all physical limitation now. I am now ready and willing to assume the full mantle of my dynamic power and authority. I declare myself to be a servant of the Christ energy, and I'll be a shining example and inspiration to others whenever I can. Invite Archangel Gabriel to take a seat if you so choose now. I call upon Archangel Raphael, who has been my teacher, guardian, and protector since time immemorial. I claim peace and harmony for myself now, and convey the beauty of my loving nature to all those I meet. I go forth in the knowledge that I am a being of great purpose, and that each day brings me the opportunity to use and manifest the perfection of my spirit. Call forth Archangel Raphael to join you now, if you so choose. I call upon Archangel Uriel to use me as a herald of the new truth and wisdom that is being poured forth upon the earth and humanity. I dedicate myself as a voice of the future and a conduit of the healing energy from the universal source. All I am and all I do henceforth will contribute to the manifestation of the new heaven upon earth. I will be an emissary of the dove of peace. Call Archangel Uriel into your Council of 16 now, if you so choose. I call upon Archangel Michael. I ask to be his representative on earth and a messenger in his mighty legions of light. I will dedicate my life, my energy, and all I have to the fulfillment of the promise I made before taking on physical form. My greatest desire is to fulfill my divine mission on planet Earth. I will be a bearer of the sword of truth. I will demonstrate honor and valor and will stand fast until the dream of the new golden age is brought to fruition. Call upon me, Archangel Michael, to join your council of light if you so choose at this time. I call upon Archangel Zadkiel, who has been an inspiration and a divine overseer of many of my last incarnations. With his help, I will boldly carry his banner of the violet flame of redemption. I will always strive to be an example of right action and justice. I will not hesitate to step forward, whether it is to serve or to be an example of the perfection I now seek to embody. Ask Archangel Zadkiel to join you now, if you so choose. I call upon the Goddess of Liberty to liberate me from any limitation that is keeping me from fulfilling my highest destiny. I assume the mantle of masterhood and go forth in constant assurance of success. I know I am a teacher of the new emerging wisdom and truth. May I never hesitate to speak my truth and share my wisdom when my spirit leads me to do so. Call upon Goddess Liberty to join you at your Council of 16 at this time. I call upon the Lady Constance, Archangel of Justice. I, who have known ignorance, bigotry, and injustice, will be a shining example of unconditional love and pure intent. I will always endeavor to understand and forgive. I claim the purity of my divine self now, and it shines radiantly for all to see. I will personify the qualities of understanding, perception, and divine wisdom now. Call upon Lady Constance, Archangel of Justice, to join you at your Council of 16, if you so choose. And finally tonight, and yes, you may notice a few seats are open. They will be filled later, or you may fill them at any time. I call upon the loving goddesses of the Devic and elemental kingdoms of the New Earth, the 5D consciousness. I invite them to shower their radiant loving energy down upon the earth, calming all the elements of nature, and to join us in our efforts to heal our wounded Mother Earth. I petition them to work in unison with us once more to reclaim the beauty and perfection of the earth. May we remember that we are the stewards of the earth and the animal, vegetable, and mineral kingdoms that were put in our care. May we walk in grace, peace, and harmony, honoring all God's creations, from the lowest to the highest. Call upon the loving goddesses and elemental kingdoms to join you at your great council now, if you so choose. Finally, beloved masters, I give you this affirmation. Speak these words to yourself or out loud, now and forevermore. I hereby don my shining cloak of spiritual love light armor. I accept these gifts and responsibilities of a divine master of co-creation. I dedicate my life now more than I ever have before, and my all to the glory of God and the goddesses of all that is, and to the manifestation of heaven upon earth. And so it is. Beloved one, may the radiance of God's light pour down upon you. Know that you are loved beyond measure. I am Archangel Michael, and I joyously bring you these truths tonight. So be it. So let us take 60 seconds now to breathe deeply, to breathe in these new invitations and activations within us. and breathing in the light with every breath. Feel it within your physical body. Feel it within your etheric bodies. Feel all becoming one, and one becoming all. Breathe deeply. It has been said in the past that those who wish to walk the deepest path of a soul-infused personality, a fully Christ-realized human being, that it is recommended to spend at least 4 occasions during the day to ask God to reveal himself, herself, to you at a minimum of 5 minutes of quiet time on each occasion. If you are doing this now, the higher realms commend you. If not, perhaps something to work towards. So let us journey back in just a moment now. Take a few more minutes and moments, however long you need to integrate tonight's energies. And if you are ready, place yourself back inside your personable Merkaba, or great sphere and bubble of light. See it glowing bright, golden white all around you. See it lift you up and move you out of the pyramid of light. And as you pass through one of the great crystalline walls, there's a great flash of light. You are transported back to the great gateway at our sun, passing through it and moving back towards the earth. Moving into the earth's atmosphere, down lower into the clouds, closer and closer to wherever you are in the world, where your physical body resides now. Back over your house, your home, wherever that may be. Down through the ceiling, into the room you're in, safely transporting you back to wherever you are. So feel yourself coming back into the physical body now. Let us count from 5 to 0. 0 being the most awake. 5, just feeling the physical body more and more. 4, starting to move limbs. 3, rotating ankles and wrists. 2, wiggling fingers and toes. 1, just moving the head from side to side and rotating the torso gently. And 0, whenever you're ready, come back and open your eyes. Welcome back to the present space. Welcome back, friends. I'll give you all a moment to come back. There's no rush. I'll just put us back on the screen here.
Welcome back, everybody. This really is such a process, and it is just unfolding in front of us. So we do commend you for being here tonight and doing the work and setting the intention just to move forward over these next couple of months with all of this new energy that just seems to be coming and flowing and peaking and valleys, and it's coming at us. We don't know what to expect. It's different every day, but we are getting through it. Just look how far we've come. Just look at where we've been to where we are now, and yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah, you're being encouraged as well to slow down at this time. You may not be feeling that. To take whatever time you need, which is best in your family situation or individual situation, to find more time to connect with the God within you, essentially, to connect to God within you. And the 4 times that were mentioned tonight is recommended. You work your way up to that. I know we have placed many, many distractions in our life that keep us from doing this work, but you can find the time, you can make the time. And when you are dedicated to walking the path as a master, you will find the time. And many of you are doing that, which is great. We commend you. But this is fairly advanced work. This is, I think Joshua called it the straight and narrow path. It's a falling away of the old ways of thinking and doing things and being in the physical world, and really leveling up your perspectives so that you may get out of your way and let God move through you more. And the mental mind will become less and less and less. The ego will become less and less and less until you become that fully illumined being. And we're certainly on that path. We experience different flickers of that. We're very dedicated to it. And I know many of you are as well. So we're just sharing what works for us in the hopes that it works for you. We know we're nothing special. We're just guided to share these truths with you. And take what you will, leave what you don't like. And we just, again, are blessed to do this work in a group, and can't wait to be doing it in group format in person. Can't we?
No, you're right. We really are so overstimulated with so many thoughts, and it can be very overwhelming, and there can be so many options. And you're right. The answer is to just get quiet and to feel and to listen to your own heart and to decide and discern that truth for yourself. So yes, we come together and we do these meditations and we develop tools where we can learn and grow and guide each other. And this is going to be an incredible space, and it's already becoming this blossoming community, this family of light where we can come together and set our intention. And, you know, we're all like-minded. And David had mentioned last week that, you know, we always say slow down, but we really are moving full throttle still with the new cycle and the new ideas and the new exciting things that motivate us. We have plenty of ideas and lots of opportunities where we're going to hopefully get to connect with you more in the future and bring more of you into our world and into our light. We are currently talking about starting a business. We're hoping to bring more financial freedom to Star Seeds. I know a couple people reached out and emailed us after we mentioned it last week. Everybody's just saying it's very much needed and there's a lot of interest. So
we definitely are going to build it.
We're definitely continuing to, move forward, and we wish we could say more. We're definitely very excited, but we're hoping, as we launch maybe even season 3 next fall of our meditations, we might be able to, be introducing and launching some of these really
so
exciting
we're going to
ideas.
build a whole light worker ecosystem for those who wish to be part of that, completely non-denominational. If I can use that term, people from all walks and faiths, religions, that we can come together and really ascend together. We're going to have a self-mastery program, things that are moving us towards the Christed states. And we're also going to have a platform which allows, if it's still in the world, people to generate financial independence from that. So it's a lot bigger than that, but that's sort of the nuance of it. We'll give you the basic Coles notes of that right now, but that's our next project, and that's our next evolution of the Sunflower Life. And we've definitely been guided to build this for whoever wants to take part. I think it's going to be absolutely enormous personally. I think there's a massive need for this, and we're blessed to be some of the ones who get to bring and create these things for other people. It really does bring us a great amount of joy. So we're excited for that.
Oh yeah, amazing.
Mhm.
So we're just gonna continue to be divinely guided by the grace of God and to give and go out there and connect and just do whatever we feel called to do and to flow. And we've already been meeting so many people and connecting with so many amazing people just in this community. Somebody was just asking about the stone that you're wearing around your neck.
Really?
This is something we picked up at a local farmer's market in Salmon Arm, BC.
Yeah, Crystal.
Yeah, they had kind of an amazing booth and a boutique. I can't remember exactly what this stone is.
Give us a couple of days. We've got the lady's website. I'm going to find her business card and put it in the description underneath. Those of you who are watching from Above and Beyond Duality or the GFL station, at about 10 minutes from now, maybe less than that, the broadcast will be cut off. You'll only be able to watch this on Sunflower Life, so it will be removed from those channels. We only broadcast live to those two. It's up full time on the Sunflower Life. So if you're watching from the Sunflower Life, you won't do anything. It'll be there. I'm going to catch replays and things. So.
But if you guys are joining us from any other channel that we're streaming to, the GFL station, Above and Beyond Duality, make sure that you guys go over to our main channel, the Sunflower Life Official on YouTube, and you can watch all the playbacks of the meditations. We do try to take advantage of the current energies, but there's a lot of information in the meditation. So if you guys want to go back or go back to last week, you can hear all about the mantra, my awareness of God and everything is now. So
today's featured design, go and pick up a t-shirt from the store, guys.
Yeah, somebody also said that they can't get to the website. So we've been having some issues just with it does say that that it's not secure. It's not a secure website. So
yeah. So just to finish up on this very quickly, and then I want to talk about the website. Yeah, it could be Golden Labrador. I can't remember what she said it was. It's for those of you, give me 24 hours, and I'll put the link up for the gal who makes these. They're extraordinarily exquisite. You can't see it on camera here, but hopefully she's got some designs up on the website. She weaves these threads or these little it's whatever it is, it's strong yarn, and
it's fishing like thread,
whatever it is, around gemstones in different ways, just bracelets, earrings, all kinds. She's got amazing stuff. Great gal. So I will I'll send the link up, but give me 24 hours. But our website, there's some indexing issues with some of the pages. It's to do with how Google has registered our site, and things that upgraded and change all the time. So there's nothing insecure about our website. I can promise you that. It's got strong security and SSL certificates for online payments. There's nothing wrong with that. If you want to get through to the website, and there is a site, a page that comes up saying suspicious site warning, just navigate down to the bottom. I think it is where you click learn more, and then you can click proceed anyway, and then you can actually get through to the site, no problem at all. So it's just a thing that Google does. We're working on that. I'm going to have to get the site re-indexed and re-uploaded into Google. It's a real pain in the butt, but at some point I will do that. But rest assured, there's nothing wrong with the website. There's nothing suspicious, and there's no malware or anything attached to the sunflowerlife.com. So
who uses Google anyway? We always suggest using the Brave browser, especially if you guys are joining us on YouTube and you don't pay the subscription to have YouTube Premium. You guys can always access our meditation through YouTube through the Brave browser. So you're not using Google Chrome or Safari. You're downloading the actual Brave browser, and it blocks all of the ads. So I recommend everybody uses Brave browser. I think it's phenomenal, and it probably doesn't like pop block. I was going to say cock block.
Careful. Say that.
Our website.
Gregory, yeah, we'll post it in the description on this video on the Sunflower Light within 24 hours, my friend. Thank you for asking. Yeah, if you just scan the barcode to go and pick up a t-shirt, just follow that process. Just click on learn more and then click on proceed anyway, and you'll get through.
Yes, and we've got our mailing list you can access from our website, or you guys can give us a follow on Instagram. Can you put our Instagram up?
Right, yeah.
Which is...
Sorry, guys, so many comments. I can't keep up with them.
At @the_sunflower_life on Instagram. We are always posting the link to our meditations and to the next meditation in our bio. We have a little link tree, and all you have to do is input your email right into the link tree, and that will add you to our mailing list. So never miss another meditation, and definitely keep up with us on Instagram, because we tend to post a little bit more about our life, and we're going to have some interesting content coming up. I know there's a couple of projects I want to do. You're always doing projects. So, so much is going on. So much is happening. So much is shifting at these incredible rates. So it's hard to keep up with everything, but we so appreciate you guys coming and joining us every week and keeping up with us. We are sending you all the love and light. And you guys got this.
Yeah,
we got this. You got this.
You do. So keep going, guys. Keep putting one foot in front of the other, and we'll get that together. And we'll see you on the next Global Mass Meditation next week, next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. What day is that? The 26th? I think that is the last meditation of April. And then we have only 3 more in May. And then that's it. So season 2 of weekly meditations will be done. We're going to continue just doing 1 meditation a month in the summer. And then season 3 will kick off, I'm thinking, November. Okay.
We'll we'll have lots of updates for you. Join the mailing list. Go to the sunflowerlifedk, scroll to the bottom of the homepage, enter in your email at the mailing list on the mailing list thing there on the little form. Yeah. It's like a 2-line form. Don't go anywhere else on the website and enter in your email address. Ask to be put on the mailing list. You're not going to be, because it's just too much manual work. There's too many of you now, which is a great thing, but I can't keep up with it. So go to the homepage, scroll to the bottom, add your name on the mailing list there. So thank you all for joining us tonight, guys. Family of Light, we love you. We'll see you very, very soon. Have an amazing rest of your week, and keep shining that God, love, light energy through you to all that you need.
And take it into these eclipse energies, and we'll catch you on the flip side.
Lots of love, guys. We'll see you soon.
Towards light we go.
Bye for now.